Welcome to the UTC Leadership Update for 2020 and 2021. My name is Greg Angst, and I am your chairman for 2019 through 2021. I'm a consulting engineer at CenterPoint Energy, and I work in information technology. Over the next several minutes, we will discuss UTC's membership and strategic update for the next year. The takeaway that I hope you get from this is just how valuable your membership and active participation in UTC is, and why it is needed now more than ever. We will also introduce our new CEO, Cheryl Riggs, and our new slate of officers who will graciously serve until our next Telecom and Technology meeting, which will be held June 21st through the 25th of 2021 in Portland, Oregon. And spoiler alert, you probably already know who they are. The key elements of our mission is to do the following: shape the future of mission-critical technologies by driving innovation, fostering collaboration, and influencing public policy. These elements underscore our values in shaping the future rather than reacting to change. With a focus on mission-critical technologies, which goes to our core services and our reputation as a source and resource for technical expertise. Then the mission statement outlines how we do that by driving innovation, not just by reacting to changes in technologies. We want to foster collaboration, which means between and among utilities and their technology partners. And next, influencing public policy, which means that affect change in public policy through our strength as an organization and an industry. Next, in terms of the vision statement, the key elements are that the vision of UTC is to serve as 1. A trusted advisor to utilities and other critical infrastructure providers globally. Be the source and resource for our members to deploy technologies and solutions that deliver secure, reliable, and affordable mission-critical services. These elements tie back to our expanded vision to serve all kinds of utilities and also other critical infrastructure providers, both here in the U.S. and in other parts of the world. It also underscores our central core values, such as being the trusted source and resource for the industry and the world on technology matters, particularly as technologies affect security, reliability, and cost of mission-critical operations. Next, the leadership of UTC includes the following. On the left, Greg Angst is chairman, and I work for CenterPoint Energy. Kevin Huff from Salt River Project is vice chair. Paul Lambert, secretary treasurer from East River Electric Power Cooperative. And then Ron Beck, our immediate past chair. And as you can see, the officers for 2021 are the same folks who have served you for the past year. We're remaining in our positions through next June, when we will hopefully be able to meet in person for our annual Telecom and Technology meeting. Given that our 2020 meeting moved to August and was held virtually, we decided that our officers will continue in their roles for another several months to allow everyone in the leadership chain a chance to serve a full year. Finally, the other familiar face in this picture is our new president and CEO, Cheryl Riggs. As you know, we tapped Cheryl to serve as interim CEO in January when our former CEO, Joy Ditto, left to run the American Public Power Association. At that time, UTC Search Committee hired a search firm to help us find our new CEO. We were in the midst of whittling down and interviewing our final list of incredibly qualified candidates. Mind you, we had almost 300 applicants. We were set for our last round of interviews in mid-March when, guess what? COVID-19 hit. Our companies all imposed travel restrictions, and our executive committee, along with our search committee, followed our recommendation of putting the process on hold. At that time, we were not sure how long the pandemic would go on. Then in May, your executive committee took notice of the great work that our interim CEO, Cheryl Riggs, was doing for the association. She had taken the reins in an unprecedented time with the pandemic, with UTC, like every other organization and company, facing financial uncertainty. Yet, she kept a firm hand on the wheel and led the staff through a rocky period. The staff rallied behind Cheryl and were so productive, holding many webinars and putting together incredible education and advocacy content. It was clear that we had a great candidate right in front of us that was already working for UTC, wearing two hats and doing two jobs simultaneously. The recommendation was presented before the UTC Board of Directors to promote Cheryl to the position of President and CEO of UTC, and the board approved her during its June meeting. UTC remains a strong and vibrant organization. Our advocacy efforts continue unabated, as you will hear later. Under Cheryl's leadership, the staff will remain focused and committed to serving our members and representing us in Congress, the agencies, the courts, and elsewhere. We have many meetings and webinars and other workshops. This is under our training and education. Many topics include OPGW, ADSS, life cycles of fiber. Then our annual 5G Small Cell and Broadband Summit. Our annual Broadband Summit. We have working groups such as Spectrum, which looks over things such as the 700 megahertz, 4.9 gigahertz, and the 600 gigahertz issues that happen in those areas. We also have sessions on edge computing, and IT capabilities in substations and beyond. Here's a map of the UTC regions, which also includes Canada. Take notice of those areas that are in your region. If you'll follow the lines in your region, you'll see how they extend into Canada. UTC is your association. You can reach out through networks or just connect with other members in other regions to share your experiences which give technology areas that you may be having difficulties in. So please reach out and if you have a question, ask others and just take a look at the map, go to networks, and you can contact others that may be having or have went through things that you're now experiencing. We now live in a virtual world. UTC has been able to pivot to a virtual platform with ease. COVID-19, we were forced to try new things. So in a 90-day time window, UTC pivoted from an in-person event to a total virtual event. UTC Telecom and Technology 2020 was a huge success. And then right after our Telecom and Technology 2020, we began a series of fall virtual regional events, such as our Region 9, Region 4, Region 3, and Region 10, and in Region 6. And moving on, we're going to be having our Power Grid 4.0, our 5G broadband workshop, and Region 5 events. UTC is planning for 2021 to have half virtual and half in-person events. So moving forward, we plan on to continue with this platform, and that will be part of our portfolio of things that we do. The utility industry faces a workforce challenge, just as there is a need to build new infrastructure. Given UTC's history of supporting our members' professional talent development and networking needs, we launched the UTC Foundation in 2017 as a natural expansion of our mission and vision. The UTC Foundation's mission is to sponsor educational incentives and programs to attract, retain, and support top technology and telecom talent to foster the future workforce in critical infrastructure industries. Our vision for the future is an abundance of skilled and passionate talent transforming critical infrastructure industries through technology. The Foundation has a board comprised of both utility and vendor employees and some UTC regional officers. While the Foundation's board operates independent of UTC, the UTC board does have oversight. The Foundation has given out 2 grants to the UNC Charlotte and the UCLA to work on cybersecurity for utility comms and 5G and other utilities. In the last year, there has been an emphasis on student participation at UTC meetings and engagement with the regions. If you're interested in joining the Foundation board, please contact Cheryl Riggs. Here you're going to see a photo and a slide of the staff liaisons. You may call the staff liaisons directly, hear their phone numbers, or go to the utc.org website, and you will find them on the staff page under the About tab. We've included each of their phone numbers. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to them. This is your association. We want to hear from you. This allows us to tailor the training, meetings, and information to fit your needs. I encourage each of you to get involved, become more engaged. This is your association. It is member-driven, and it is here to serve you. Do not just sit back and wait. UTC needs you. You need UTC. It is a win-win situation. And with that, I want to thank each of you for attending this presentation. And now, with that, I hand back to the moderator.